让我不相信，我是他的武器。那个天空中的流星，人类所难得忘记，是谁风里雨里一直默默守护在原地。原来你是我最想留住的瞬间，原来我们和爱情曾经靠得那么近，那为我对抗世界的决定，那陪我淋的雨，一幕幕都是你，一尘不染的真心与你相遇，好幸运，可我也是最后的万年的水里，但愿在我看不到的天际，你张开了双翼，遇见你的注定，他会有多幸运。拥有之后觉得美丽，来不及感谢是你给我勇气，让我能做回我自己。也许无法伪装的武器，不曾了解。我无助我的眼里，有这是我最想握住的幸运。原来我放我进我心里，也还是我们的雨，一直不走离。好幸运，可我也失去为你泪流满面的权利，但愿在我看不到的天际，你张开了双翼，遇见你的注定。他会有多幸运？
是不是还那么爱迟到？熬夜工作又睡不好，等你完成你的目标，要戒掉逞强的嗜好。都怪我把自尊放太高，没有把你照顾好。骄傲是脆弱的外表，最怕我的心你不要。能不能继续对
说，对我说，对我闹，为你忙，为你走，我想知道。
别急着把回忆都丢掉，我只需
虽然
要你
会
在
在
身边
身边，
陪
对
我
我
笑，
笑，
陪
给我
我闹。
笑。
用好的我把过去，坏的我都换掉，好想听到你坚决说爱我，可惜回不去那一秒，你好不好？
Really dumb old school style pull out trick.
我快要受不了，后悔钻进心里烧，拥抱再多一次就好，你要的我都做得到。
The micro B cable. Okay. 对我找，对我抱，你找，为你疯，为你疯。This is jank. Some jank ass setup right here. 我对我，我说对我好。
别要离开，叫我失去的人最重要。别说你曾经爱过我，让我们回到那一秒，你好不好？
A jank ass webcam. A very, very jank webcam.
继续让我为你笑，为你疯，陪你闹，你好不好？我好想知道，别急着把我的爱丢掉，我只需要你在身边，陪我吵，陪我闹，别要离开，叫我失去的人最重要。别说你曾经爱过我，让我们回到那一秒，你好不好？假如把犯得起的错，能错的都错过，应该还来得及去悔过。假如没把一切说破，那一场小风波，将一笑带过，在感情面前讲什么自我，要得过且过才好过，全都怪我不该承受我身上，该勇敢是软弱，如果有什么无法承受洒脱，让我们能
It's called
可当初的你和现在的我，假如重来过，
fleeting.
倘若那天把该说的话
Oh my god. Scared. I just realized I was covering chat by trying to look at the rules. Palmer, having a cryo DPS is so good, especially when you get a commission that puts you by water. Yes, which is why I've been wanting a cryo DPS for so long, and I'm so happy that I finally get like a really good one. Ganyu, right? Fortunately, still no Ayaka. But Ayaka, when she comes back for rerun, we'll go for her for sure. Same as Xiao, saving up for those two characters, that's for sure. So I'm just writing down as like the submission requirements from Hoyo Lab. So post image to the event page, where you just look finishing up your daily commissions just now. I hope you're okay with some mental pop I'm putting out in the background. And then travel petition, once 2 steps, and also duration submission is that submission deadline. Oh, it's on Valentine's Day actually, submission deadline. February 14th. February 14th. Ganyu better than Ayaka meta-wise, but I still prefer Ayaka or Ganyu aesthetically and playstyle. But I do like Ganyu's playstyle. That's good! You're liking her charge shot playstyle? I need to do a lot more work before I can get into that mode. Can I actually, let me see if I can zoom in on this, because right now you're not really seeing too much of what I'm writing. It's just really far away. Zoom in. Okay, it's zoomed in by 1%? No. Okay, maybe let's do that. Is this a little bit better? You can see. So auto, okay. So everything else is on auto right now. I'm hoping that I will also be okay with the Gaia's playstyle, because she is like so different than other characters, right? So it's February 14th. So today is February. Actually, it's past midnight, so it's February 1st. I have 14 days to finish this. And no style listic limitations. Yeah, Zhong Li plus Ganyu equals tank sniper. Yeah, I gotta snipe everyone out of the sky. Then you can like big bring that DPS, right? Bring that DPS. All people's like so-called fan art, they're just submitting like, they're literally just submitting like stuff that are taking away from the game. Okay, then that means maybe I hope if I do something really cool, I will have a good chance. So I'm thinking, so this is like writing down the character, the requirements. So then this is the requirements, and then brainstorm. So it's gotta be lantern, right? So characters I kind of want to include. I mean, Keqing for sure. Keqing, Ganyu. Oops. 明光。钟离。钟离，萧。Oh, who else should I include? I think this is a pretty solid list. Do you have any recommendations that you can think of? Let me see. Genshin Impact. Lantern, right. images. Like the cover art is already like so pretty. See more. So I think I kind of want to draw, like, I want to draw Keqing and Ningguang in their new outfits, and then maybe like other characters like just kind of related. For what? Oh, this is for the fan art submission. For Lantern Red fan art, Keqing outfit. Keqing new outfit. I forgot what it was called. Qiqi? I mean, I'm just trying to think of which characters I want to draw first, and then try to come up with a composition related to Lantern Rite. Because like, I remember last year we had the Xiao lanterns, so I can look up what those look like and try to draw that. Fan art? Maybe I should go on Twitter to see what people have done already. Wow, there's so many talented artists out there. Holy cow. This is like insane. DeviantArt. Oh my gosh, right. I remember when I so used to post to DeviantArt like long ago. Damn, who drew these? These are like insanely good. Best Liyue character MMO Hu Tao. I know you love your Hu Tao. It's hard to decide. I'm trying to think, like in terms of composition as well. Because I don't want it to overcrowd the drawing, but I also want it to be like really good. You know? And I think I'm gonna try for digital. But even if it's digital, I still need to plan out, like, I like to plan out things traditionally on a sketchbook of like what I want to do. I just feel like there's something, even though like with digital, there's something you're missing when you're not doing it traditionally. Like pen and paper is just so good. Lantern Rite, big characters. I could add Hu Tao here. I think Hu Tao kind of ties in with Zhongli, right? Xiao and Ganyu kind of ties in with each other, and Ningguang and Keqing kind of ties in with each other. I mean, there's also always a new, like, first stars. Whoa. This is a good one. Open image and new tab. Maybe I could use Liyue as like a background. Lucio lights Aether's Wish. A sea of lights, Aether's Wish. Or another option is I could just focus on one character, right? I could just focus on one character out of everyone from the... But I can do like solo character kind of drawings. Also, are you okay with the Mandarin music that I'm playing in the background? I just kind of wanted to have Mandarin music in the background. I also think Ganyu will be cute. Ganyu. Maybe we can use, I'll look for some like Liyue. I'll go into Liyue and get some like references
capture some images as references for the background use, and then maybe I can get some like sorry, I'm like looking up references right now, so I'm thinking lanterns. I mean, also there's the MiHoYo official video that was like super cool. I also need to remember to place order for the Ganyu costume plus the Ayaka wig and fan tonight. So don't forget you in 20 minutes shop refreshes. Also, you get your monthly free, which is from our shop. Oh yeah, right, you're right. Okay, thanks for reminding me. Yes. Cause like, yeah, right, it's February already. So I think probably I will maybe just get all of the wishes and then do the blue wishes, because I want to save my intertwine right now. I'll just use the acquaint wishes. I'll just use my acquaint wishes and see if I can get anything from the standard banner. Like, honestly, the standard banner blessed me with the sacrificial bowl, so I can't ask for anything more than that at this moment. Like, sacrificial bowl is like, oh, I was like one of the things I've been wanting for the longest time. The other thing is like the other weapon is the lion's roar. Yeah, another one I like been really wanting. So I guess like things to include. I'm thinking lanterns, red envelopes. This one had to write in Chinese because I don't know what it is in English. Oh gosh, I'm like forgetting how to write Chinese. 对联. Oh no! I forgot what it is. Let me look it up. And same messages for cons or Shenhe rerun. Shenhe rerun already? When do you think Shenhe's gonna rerun? I'm just checking. Okay, everything's good to go in terms of my phone notifications. Let me just look up how the heck to write this this word I'm trying to think of is it's this 对联. Okay. 无字. Okay. But yeah, Shenhe rerun will actually really help you because you have Ayaka and Ganyu now, right? So Shenhe will help you boost Ayaka damage. I think, I could be wrong though, but based on what I looked into, like, there's no purpose for me to get Shenhe when I was looking into it, because Shenhe is like more of like a support to boost the cryo DPS damage. And at the time, I was like, I don't have Ayaka, I don't have Eula, or like Ganyu, like I don't have any of the major DPS damage characters, so it didn't really quite make too much sense. But now I'm like, I think it's a good time. So, oh, this is so cute. This is so cool. Okay, so Lunar New Year themed. Unless you become a Chongyun Mei. Oh my gosh. Right! You just reminded me. I have C6 Chongyun. I can totally do Chongyun Mei. You're right, you're right. Oh gosh. Yeah, okay. Maybe I can do Chongyun. I can be Chongyun Mei. Gosh. Time to build Chongyun now that I have C6 Chongyun. But I don't have Shenhe, so it doesn't make any sense. It's okay. Eventually, I will probably get there. 为什么难过？怎么难过？全都是泡沫，岁月渐渐花黄，你是眼中的。Year of the Year of the Tiger. Okay. Year of the Tiger. So I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking, could I do? So I could either do portrait or landscape. Wait, before I start sketching out some ideas. Brainstorm, portrait or landscape. I think I want to do landscape. So I'm gonna underline landscape for now. And what else could I do that could help? Another combo I could, okay, so I think I can, there's two things I can do. I could do like 2 character combos. So let me just look it up with some highlighters. If I, okay, maybe not this one. Yeah. So I can do, yeah, I can do here, so 克勤明光, or I can do 甘雨潇. Or I can do Zhongli plus Hu Tao. Because they're both like Wang Sheng parlor, right? So I could do like it's just like 2 characters. Or I could do it as like quite a few of them. So there's other characters. Let me just list out all of the lead characters so I can pick from this. So we have Qi Qi, we have Chongyun. Of course, our C6 Chongyun. We have Xingqiu. Xingqiu, we have Xinyan. We have Yanfei. We have Yunjin. And then now we have Shenhe. Oh, oops, I didn't write that right. Shenhe. Shenhe plus Chongyun or Baizu plus Yizi. Oh, you're right. Shenhe plus Chongyun would be a good combo. Or Baizu. Right, Baizu is also another option. Am I missing anyone from this list and my others? Oh, Xiangling. Oh my gosh, how can I forget her? Xiangling. Right? This is everyone I can think of. 克清、甘雨、宁光、钟离、萧、胡桃、七七、重云、行秋、新燕、燕飞、云锦、申鹤、白祖、香菱。Okay. 燕飞、北斗. Oh, right. 北斗. Oh my god. How could I forget 北斗? I got 燕飞. I can't believe I forgot 北斗. Also, I need to figure out another way of doing this. So like, my phone is just like weird, ugly, like interrupting my face. But I guess it's okay, right? It's okay because you can see here. I'm kind of obsessed with collecting pins. Also, this is like the sneaker. Actually, no, this is not the sneaker. This is a sneaker that I want to get that I can probably afford if I save up for a whole year. But these sneakers I really want to get, I can't afford it. Ah, that's too bad. Beidou would be cool though. Who can I pair with Beidou? I don't know who I can pair with Beidou. Because Beidou is like Beidou is kind of like with Kazuha, right? I mean, I'm like kind of like very into Geodaddy, but I already drew Geodaddy before. Beidou plus Xingyan. Are they friends? Okay, maybe I'm like missing something here. Beidou and Xingyan, that's true. That's very true. Let me think. What do you think? So one option is I can have like maybe 4 characters. So option one is 4 characters, 1 scene. Option 2 equals 2 characters, 1 scene. We're 4, we're like maybe 4 plus. Maybe I can even do 6. Beidou plus Xingyan were in part of the Lantern Ride together and in story quest with Guoba Xiaoling. Oh my gosh, Guoba Xiaoling story quest. Are you talking about the one where it was like a few events ago? I like completely skipped through that. I don't remember quite much of it. Oops, that's my bad. I just remember I saw like Guoba constantly running around. I was like, damn, Guoba is so cute. I remember. Beidou and Xingyan I think they were at the very end of it, right? They were at the end where we learned Guoba's backstory. Wait, did we learn Guoba's backstory? Ah, shit. Ah, no. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I feel like I probably completely forgot about that part then. I wasn't like, probably I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Either that or, because I think what happened for that event was that like, that was right when I started getting back into Genshin again, and in order to like claim all the rewards, I had to just like spam through it. I had like very little time. I just spammed through it, so I don't think I really paid too much attention to it. So that was my bad. Okay, but let's forget about that. Let's think about what I can do for the event. Whoa, so cute. Okay. 童话故事里，幸福和快乐是。By the way, this song is one of my all-time favorite, like Chinese Mandarin pop music of all time. It's also this song's like music video is so sad. It's like so like it's on the borderline of depressing, like how bad the music videos for this music yeah, what am I saying? So I'm thinking if it's like we can do, so the combos we can do is Qiqi plus Baizu, Qiqi Baizu, Beidou Xingyan. But then who can Xiangling go with? Xiangling, because like typically Chongyun and Xingqiu are together, right? But then Chongyun also now technically makes more sense with Shenhe because they're related. And then Xingyan and Beidou, Baizu and Qiqi. Oh my gosh, Yanfei and Madame Ping. Yes. A pair Yanfei with Madame Ping as like fan art. Ooh. What if I just draw my 2 best girls from Li Yue, Ke Qing and Ning Guang? Yeah, or oh, but then Gan Yu and Xiao will also be a cool combo. Gosh, I'm so indecisive. Okay. Okay, so I got some good brainstorming done. I think the next step is coming up with a few concept thumbnails. I usually, oh my gosh, what was that?
Thanks Pepsi underscore aka underscore John Odd 1200 for following the Pandy Love fam.
Thank you for the follow, Pepsi aka. Oh gosh, your name is so cool. Can I call you Pepsi? How do you pronounce the last part? The cas. I'm sorry, I'm really terrible at pronouncing the name. Welcome to the stream. This is just me chilling and trying to figure out what I want to do next. How are you doing today? Do you have a name you prefer to be called by? And thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. But also, Xiangling's master is Madame Ping. You're right! Xiangling's master is Madame Ping. But Yanfei and Madame Ping, though. Holy, that would be hilarious fan art. Or Zhongli and Madame Ping, because wasn't Zhongli technically an older acquaintance of Madame Ping? Don't worry, I usually go by Pepsi. Got it. Okay, Pepsi it is. Hello, welcome to the stream. Where in the world are you joining us from today? Yanfei plus Xiangling plus Madame Ping. That's a cute trio, actually. Okay, let me just add Madame Ping in here. Madame Ping. There we go. Hungary. Oh, you were coming from Hungary. Wow. What time is it? You're in Europe then, right? Are you also into... Are you into Genshin at all, by the way? Welcome to the stream. It's almost 10 a.m. Oh, you're really far ahead. It's almost 1 a.m. for me right now, which means I should go to sleep soon. I'm just trying to figure out a little bit of what I want to do for the fan art. So then the next few days, I'm gonna try to figure out how to do the composition and stuff. And then Wednesday stream will be cosplay. Well, partial cosplay. So Wednesday stream will be partial cosplay and maybe a little bit of art as well. And I think Friday is gonna be mostly like my more dedicated art streams I'm hoping. I still haven't finished making all of my graphic stuff. Shoot. Oh no, okay, there's so much for me to do. Oh, you are? I didn't play that much recently, but I'm up to date. Ooh, okay. When did you start playing then, Pepsi? That's pretty cool. There's so many cool Genshin players out there. Who's your favorite character? Palmer is saying if Madame Ping has ties with Yanfei and Xiangling, I feel like she'd be Pyro if she had a wish. Ooh, that's true. But wouldn't it make more sense if she would be Geo since she's also acquaintance with Zhongli? Right? Madame Ping is like such a cool character, yo. Like she should honestly be like a playable character. I support that. Oh, Pepsi started playing when it came out. Hey, you're same boat as Palmer then. Both of you guys started playing when it came out. I started playing in 1.1 the first time when Zhongli came on the banner, and I did not get Zhongli, and I was so sad, but I took a break in between for like quite a few months in the summer during like the Inazuma launch. So I was like quite not following up to date before that, but that's cool. I think it was the first or second week I joined. Wow, first or second week is very early on then. That means we were like, what banner was that? Was that the first Venti banner? Cloud and Tanner, I feel like she should go with Pyro because she has ties with Shenhe and Ganyu. Pyro. Oh my gosh, why did I read that as Pyro? I meant Cryo would be, yeah, join day one. Wow, yeah. Wow, both of you guys, long time Genshin fans, yo. I'm just kind of like a fake Genshin fan because I have so much story quests I haven't done yet. Wow, day one is lit. Yeah, exactly. Also, I hope you're okay with the Mandarin music I'm playing in the background. I haven't listened to like my favorite Mandarin songs for so long now that I was like, you know what? It's Chinese New Year's Eve today. Well, technically it's Chinese New Year's Day now because it's past 12 a.m. So let's listen to some Mandarin songs today. So let's see. So we can do 4 characters with the scene, or we can do 2 characters with the scene. So I'm thinking this is some good planning. So we have February 14th. What day is that? That day is a Monday. Monday. So I gotta make sure that I finish the fan art on a Sunday. So aim for 13th finish. So aim for the finishing on the 13th, and that way I can submit it in time. And also I gotta do a few more practices, like the next few days, just like practicing different types of characters, drawing them, because I'm so rusty right now. These songs sound chill. I vibe. Oh, that's good. By the way, how do you pronounce my name like Chanad? Chanad. Oh, Chanad. Okay, so the CS is like a ch sound then, right? I think it's the closest you can get it. Chanad? Would you prefer me to call you Chanad then? Yes? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I always try to make sure I pronounce you by your preferred name, so I remember. Also, by the way, if you like everything here. Oh, I've spelled Discord wrong. 1 second. I can totally spell Discord. There we go. That's the link to the Discord server if you're ever interested. I try to be streaming more regularly now. I used to be so bad with streaming schedule, but now I'm trying to stream regularly. Up to you. I don't mind any name. Okay, I'll try for Chanad. Chanad. Okay, Chanad. I'm like so terrible at pronunciation. Sometimes like I can't even pronounce words I should be able to pronounce, and it's like I'm just making a big joke out of myself. Like, for example, it took me so long to figure out how to pronounce portfolio. Yeah, now that I know how to pronounce it properly, I pronounce it properly. But before, I kept on pronouncing it wrong, and I know it's wrong, but I can't figure out what's wrong about it. Kinda weird to hear Shanassen's only Hungarian pronounce it. Weird in a good way. Really? Here, Chanad. Am I pronouncing it close enough then, Chanad? I'm glad that you're enjoying the vibes here and you're enjoying the music. Most of the music in this playlist I'm playing right now is just like my all-time favorite Mandarin music from like all kinds of eras and timeline. Childhood, age like 3, I would say. Some of the stuff from when I'm 3 years old. Or maybe not 3 years, maybe when I'm like 4 or 5 years old. Because some of these songs are hella old. And other ones are like more new, but I don't really keep too much up to date with Chinese like pop music. Because it doesn't really hit the North American mainstream, but I do keep up. We're North American / European mainstream, so I still try to keep up to date every now and then. Like every now and then I will go through a purge of just going through the characters. So let me think. So I can do some lanterns. So it's lantern right festival, right. So we can do some lanterns. We can do some 对联福字. I vibe to any language music. That's why I listen to some Russian and German music. Wow, Russian and German. That's outside of my boundary of familiarity. I don't think I know much Russian music or German music. I'm just basically K-pop, J-pop, Mandarin, and English. That's the areas I dabble in. Maybe I should try to explore outside more. What do you think? If you got any recommendations, I'd love to hear it. So let's see. 2 characters or 1, or we can do like some cute things. By the way, I'm trying to figure out which characters I should draw for the Chinese New Year fan art competition thing with Hoyo Lab. And I think my biggest thing is deciding on which characters to draw, and after I decide on characters, I can plan out like the scene, the background, like the prompts and everything. And then I think I'm gonna try to do more dedicated like character fan art after this. Maybe more often on stream. and really Hungarian, but Hungarian music sucks most of the time. Depends on what you like. I listen to music from rap to rock and sometimes pop. A lot of work goes into art. I gotta admire it. Wow, you listen to a huge wide genre then. Art, rap, rock. Damn, that's a lot. I guess like I'm not that big of a rock girl. I'm more like rap, R&B, sometimes pop. You know. But I'm more like way more into like hip hop, R&B kind of stuff nowadays. I used to be more into English pop, and now it's basically K-pop, J-pop, and K-pop. And metal too, but yes, metal is like metal is calm music for you. How? What? Damn, calm. I would not describe metal as calm music. That's like the only metal music I know is like I become so strong, like the Linkin Park or like the Green Day, like the mainstream rock music. That's the only ones I know. But and also Avril Lavigne. Yes, Avril Lavigne. She's not really rock, but she's like kind of pop punk rock. I miss her music. Speaking of Avril Lavigne, Linkin Park is lit, but it's more of like a new metal. I have no idea what that term means. But yeah, Palmer, I agree with you. I had a phase when I was like super into J-pop where I think this was when I was more of a weeb, which is funny coming from me because saying that I was more of a weeb at one point. But yeah, I was like a much bigger weeb long ago, and back then I would listen to a lot of J-pop, like all of the anime OSTs. Like I knew all of the artists, I followed like everything, and then I discovered K-pop, and I was like, yo, K-pop. And there's BMTH. What's everything now? BMTH? Not quite sure what BMTH is. J-pop is amazing. Yes, J-pop is amazing. So yeah, that's cool though. That you're into such a variety of music. Do you have any like all-time favorite artists that you swear by? How about you, Palmer? I mean, I know you love your 17, but like any other artists that you swear by that you like, if you're feeling, vibes, you just gotta listen to them for sure. So I think one scene could be like a mountain scene. Mountain scene. I can also do like a Liyue harbor with like the arches. I'm just like, these are just very rough. I don't need it to be like good or anything. Just kind of like, getting some ideas. So mountain scene, I'm thinking is probably standing far away, and then maybe a few characters like overseeing like the lanterns flying up. Bring Me the Horizon, BMTH. Gotta be them. They got music for all the moods. Ooh, okay. Bring Me the Horizon. Let me look this up. BMTH. Okay, let me put this in. BMTH. Rock band. It's a British rock band. That's really cool. Okay. I'll look into a few of their songs. I'll just like go for like their most popular YouTube videos and give them a listen afterwards. Thank you for recommendation. IZ*ONE, E-Girls, Kara, Astro, etc. What do you mean, etc., Palmer? Are you saying that there's too many to name? Oh yeah, by the way, I still haven't listened to IZ*ONE yet. Kara I have, Astro I have. That's gotta be Can You Feel My Heart from them. Okay, Can You Feel My Heart? Got you. Can You Feel My Heart? Alright. I have that queued in for me to watch next. If you look on TikTok a lot, you will know that music. Oh, this is like one of those things that I'm like, I really should be on TikTok way more, but I'm not. Like, I have a dead TikTok account. I was editing something to post for TikTok, and then I just didn't finish editing it. But tomorrow I'll finish editing it and I'll post on TikTok. And yeah. So don't be on TikTok, you'll get no work done. Hey, no, I think for me, I just want to be on TikTok so I know like what's the trend are, and then like also get more exposure to things I can post for, you know? Those are the main ones with a few others. That's true. Okay. I think Palmer, I think we have pretty similar taste in music then. Except that like the ones I like listen to more is like like we overlap in terms of artists we love, but like artists that we are like to die for, I think we're like a little bit divergent there. But too hard to, oh yeah, TikTok can be good to get big. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just too big of a zoomer with TikTok, even though I'm not. Sorry, I'm too big of a boomer with TikTok, even though I'm not a boomer. Like, I'm like nowhere close to boomer age. But I just don't quite get TikTok as much. So it's something that I've been meaning to work on for like the whole past year and still haven't gotten to it. Okay, I think I have some good brainstorming done for tonight. And then tomorrow I'll probably work on this just like in my own time off stream while I'm working on my own things tomorrow night. And then Wednesday stream. I gotta make sure I have a wig cap first, because I think I broke my wig cap and I don't remember if I brought back the wig caps I bought. So Wednesday will be half Keqing cosplay in Chinese, like 旗袍. I don't think there's an English term for it, but like the Chinese traditional kind of like dress, with the exception that my hips are too thick for it, which is kind of awkward. But yeah, it's purple, so I think it will match with the Keqing style. Ganyu now has 2001 attack. Ooh, dang, 2001 attack. You must have added your Skyward Harp on her now, right? Yeah, Palmer's like into like all of the strong builds. His characters are big strong. Big strong. My characters are big weak. I can't do the Abyss, and I cry in the Abyss. Abyss is crying. Suffering and crying. She's 80 out of 80? Oh, that means she's really close to 80 out of 90. I still gotta get Ganyu. Didn't get her from the banner? Oh no! Did you like not hit her yet? Are you gonna do like a wishing session for her soon? Oh, speaking of Ganyu, I will be most likely placing my order for Ganyu cosplay. I was gonna do it tonight, but it's already 1 AM. So after I get out of stream, I'm just gonna wash up and sleep. And then tomorrow, I will place my Ganyu cosplay order. I already have everything kind of like that I like ready to picked out. Actually, I can just switch to just chatting now. I don't need this in the background anymore. I'll see. I should put more into Genshin, but school be happening. Oh, are you a full-time student? Oh my gosh, I feel for you. I stopped playing Genshin as well during school, and then now that I'm on co-op, I have a bit more time, so I'm like playing Genshin a lot more. Hey, university students, university/college students unite. We all gotta be poor. Poor broke students. Which, speaking of, I'm thinking of. I still haven't decided about what to do with my camera situation, because I really like my current camera, but there's issues with my current camera that like it's kind of hard to get around because it's too heavy for vlogging, but it's also there's also like it's not good for video recording because like sometimes I can never tell if I'm recording myself or not. The new camera that I really want to replace it, which is like the newer model of it, is unfortunately I need to wait until like March to get it. If I place the order like today, I had to wait until March before it arrives or something crazy like that. And then so I'm like, okay, so I'm trying to sell my camera to buy the new camera, but no one wants to buy my current camera. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just sell my current camera, buy a cheap second-hand vlog camera and then use it because like my arms are too weak to hold up my current camera. It's a full-frame mirrorless camera. It's too heavy. I have weak arms. Don't have gains. So yeah. Yeah, so this is my camera. Speaking of this, I still haven't gotten to editing some of the videos I was filming. So like, one of the major issues is that my screen, I can't flip it out, so I can't see what I'm filming. I do have this adapter thing here that kind of, like, you can kind of see it by the transferring with that. But like, even with this, I'm, like, if you're not exactly staring right at like this little thing, I can't see if I'm in frame or not. So like half the time to film something, if I'm filming myself, I had to do it like 5 times before I can like get in perfect shot, and it's just really, really annoying. And yeah. Anyways. What camera is that? So if you look here, this is the A7 Mark III. This is the entry-level full-frame mirrorless camera from Sony. I want to get into the photography, but a good camera is like 2K USD for me. Yeah, so depends on what you're going for. If you're going for mirrorless, yes, it's gonna be at least 2K. But if you're going for like DSLR, you can get something really good for like about like 1K with like body and lens. But this camera, just the body and the lens itself, like none of the extra stuff was 2,000 like 600 plus tax when I got it on sale for in Canadian. And yeah, and like the lens is also like a really cheap lens as well. It's not a good lens, so I want to get new lenses as well. But there's just like so many things I want to spend money on to upgrade for better quality content. It's just don't have the money because broke student here. You say that about your bills, and yeah, you have Ningguang that does like 10 to 12K per hit. Hey, okay, Ningguang is basically one of my only good characters I have built, only because she has Skyward Alice. Like, you saw her artifacts are so bad. Like, I can never get a good roll on the ones for her set, which is Archaic Petra. Like, Archaic Petra just hates me. Like, I swear. For me, I look at the US price, and add like 50% of the price to it, I got a lot import plus 27% taxes? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible. 27% tax and import price. Oh, yikes. That means like a $2,000 camera becomes like almost 4K. That's insane. I think maybe what you can do is maybe you could look for second-hand cameras, because like I'm sure there's plenty of people who like bought a camera and they realize they don't use it, so they're trying to sell it. So like one thing with cameras when you gotta check for is frame count, shutter count. If it has pretty low shutter count, it's most likely good. I also gotta check, like there's a lot of things to check, but like cameras is pretty easy to check to make sure it works properly. And then go for a second-hand one. Like honestly, don't go for a new camera if that's the case. It's not worth it. I'm also thinking of switching to like a cheap second-hand camera for just vlogging. So it's like a smaller body so I can actually hold it. Problem is I gotta buy another lens for it, which the lens is gonna be quite expensive. So, but I still prefer like a bigger, like the bigger series cameras for actual when I go out and take photos, because I also need it for school. So I need to use my camera for school, and I also need to use my camera. I want to use my camera for better quality content as well. That's kind of rare here. Nobody really buys cameras, and the people who are keeping them. One dude I know bought his camera for 2K USD, and that camera is amazing. The nice shots with it. Which one does he have for 2K USD? Is it a mirrorless or is it a DSLR? Is it full frame, APS-C sensor, micro Four Thirds? Like, what type of sensor is it? Mirrorless. Okay, if it's 2K mirrorless, I'm thinking it's got, it could be the Canon RP, it could be the Sony A7C, it could also be the Nikon Z6, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Because I've been looking a lot into cameras lately, trying to figure out what to do in the current situation. But yeah, I personally prefer mirrorless cameras. But I know mirrorless cameras are a lot more expensive than their counterparts for like DSLR. Another option what you could do is like there's this lineup of cameras from Canon that's like really cheap. I mean for like a mirrorless camera. And they have pretty good quality. Sadly, I don't remember the name, but he was in a pub with that cam drinking. He fears no god. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Wow, okay. That means you can't really ask him then. Okay. One of the things about night shots when you're thinking, oh my gosh, this camera is so good with night shots, it may not be the camera, it may actually be the lens they're using. So just the FYI, lenses matter a lot. Like the same type of focal length, like for example, this lens that I have here, if you buy it, it's like what, $400, which is like so cheap for this focal length. It's because it's really bad with the f-stop. So if you're looking at like a good lens in the same focal range, you're looking at like 3K versus like 400-500. It's like the 3K lens will do like so good in like all kinds of lighting. I mean, he got free drinks for every pic he took. He gets free drinks for every. What kind of person is this? What the heck? That's so cool. How did you meet a person like that? Shanad. Must be a cool dude. I want to meet him now. Give me some of that free drinks, yo. But as I was saying, the really good, cheap mirrorless camera you can buy new for like $1,000 from Canon is called the Canon. I'll just type it out. Canon M50 Mark II. Mark II or the II. So that one is about like $1,000 for the camera body plus the kit lens, and then the kit lens is like good for most people if you're just using like most uses. Basically, my brother was in a pub as well. I drank there for very cheap, and he paid almost nothing all night. Wow. Stealing some drinks, am I right? I was joking. Alright, it'd be 1:20 a.m. for me now. I need to go sleep because I still have work tomorrow morning. Or today morning, technically. Technically I have work in 5 hours, so I should really go to bed now. I actually stayed up too late. I was trying to figure out what to do for the fan art. It's okay. So Wednesday night I'll be back again. And I'm hoping I will be on a little bit earlier because like I can't control when dinner starts, and like my parents don't really listen to me in terms of like, you should not have dinner at 8 p.m. Yeah. Good luck with work. Yeah. Thank you. I mean like I'm working from home for co-op right now, so like I basically just wake up, get out of bed, do some wash up, and I'm good to go for work. Who cares? I eat at 2 a.m. Nobody cares. No, okay, here's the thing. It's because for me, with my family and dinners, is like, if I eat dinner by myself ahead of time, like, my parents have so much issues with that. Like, I am not allowed to not eat dinner with my family. And even if that means I'm starving myself, my stomach is hurting, like what happened today. Like, I was so hungry from waiting that my stomach was literally hurting. I was still hungry, but I couldn't eat anymore because my stomach was like in pain. That is weird. Yeah, it's an Asian family thing. It's hard to explain. Like, yeah, maybe my parent who didn't really care. I don't know if it's like they just care too much, you know? But I hope school is going well okay with you. I'm assuming university or like college, so I can relate because I'm also a university student. I just happen to be on co-op. Not yet? Oh, okay. University getting there then. Okay. Have 5 years of college. Wait, 5 years of college? Okay, wow, that's quite long. 5 years of college. Hungry. Is that standard? Like 5 years of education, like basically 10 semesters you're talking about? I mean, it's my first year in it. Oh, that means we're close to finish then. That's pretty cool. I still have a while to go for my university education. We call university here. Yeah, we call university in Canada. College is kind of more like, yeah, the term for university and college is flipped from Canada versus the United States. If you say I go to college, you're actually going to like a lesser school. And then, but if you go into a university, it means you're going to like a, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. But anyways, you get a profession at the end. That means you're gonna have a job then, like secured, right? That's good. That's really good in the current situation right now with like pandemic and stuff. It's so hard to secure jobs. Marketing and warehouse management. Oh, well, shop management. Like e-commerce shop? I'm just, because marketing, right? So marketing, business major? That's pretty cool. In this US, we just use both interchangeably. Really, Palmer? Okay. That's interesting. Because for us here, college refers to, like, they're not universities. College is not, so you know how like in the States that you call college and universities, basically they're like the same thing. You will call Harvard a college. For us, we would not call Harvard a college. We'll call Harvard a university. And colleges would be something similar to like a trade school. So it's like, at first I was so confused. I'm like, we have a weird here. But hey, it works, right? So, okay, that's good. So, thank you everyone for coming for the second part of this trip tonight. That's another thing I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to see if I will have time tomorrow to do a full factory reset on my laptop because it keeps having issues. So hopefully Wednesday's stream will be smooth and no issues. Really praying. But yeah, hope everyone has a good night. And I mean, I guess it's good morning for you, Jeanette. And good night, Palmer. So get some rest, everyone, and I'll see you on Wednesday evening. Fingers crossed that everything works. And I will not rip my dress even further than it's currently ripped. Anyways, thank you for coming. Good night. Good night.